All the Reggie, like he probably fucked somewhere. Fuck, we doing all this shit.
She got wheels. She's one from my nigga.
Yeah, when you
Let me know.
I don't know about this.
You might know. All right, we're live.
Oh,
What up? This is the Not Up for Debate podcast. I'm your host, Hood Corny. I'm here with Joey and J-Ro. Easy is out with baby fever. I'm sure he's watching from Africa, so shout out to Easy and everyone in the Magumbo village. We appreciate you guys. But J-Ro's here. J-Ro with the braids, man.
yeah, man. It's new vibes, man.
I think that means it's album time.
Yeah,
I think the album is
the
coming.
album's coming.
It's got to be coming soon. You know how those mysterious artists
Yeah,
always give you some
yeah.
type of clue.
Yeah.
I've been watching his shirts, like maybe he'll have the album title on the shirt that he wears or something.
Oh,
Trying
yeah.
to give
See,
a
I gotta
little
pay
clue.
attention.
But J-Ro's here, Joey's here. How's you guys' week going so far? Well, it's the end of it now.
Yeah.
Well, technically the beginning, right? Is
Yeah, Sunday is the beginning of the week. Yeah, Planet Day. My week is good, man. I just got back from, I guess, a little getaway. Over the weekend, we went to the above the Poconos. It was a movie, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, one of those movies where the black guy usually dies before the credits are over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it was in one of those towns where you could make a wrong turn, or you lock the door extra tight at night because you don't you don't know when somebody gonna bust in. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool though. It was a good time, man. Once we got to hiking and all that, so it was a good weekend.
Yeah, you were man in the woods.
Yeah, man. It was we went to do a 3 to 7 mile hike, and somehow we ended up doing an 11-mile hike.
Yeah.
So we went a little bit off course. You know, it was still cool though, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Something we need to go back and do because the water was like low, so the waterfalls weren't rushing like they typically would. But it was cool though.
What about you, J-Ro?
Man, nothing. I've been working on some shirt designs, man.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
good stuff coming.
Let's go.
Jay was very innovative and creative, man.
Yeah.
This one gonna put us over the top.
Yeah. This is gonna take us to new heights.
New heights. But other than that, just regular.
Basically.
Same here, regular week. Not much happening in the life of Brandon. But we're here. Not really much to talk about this week. Probably won't be here in front of you too long this week. But we're gonna start right away. Get Miss Ruth Bader Ginsburg out of the way.
Yeah.
She passed away at 87. Ginsburg was one of the longest standing justices of the Supreme Court bench and had been serving her role since 1993 when she was appointed by President Bill Clinton. At the time of her appointment, she was only the second female Supreme Court judge in the history of the United States. Throughout her tenure, she got to decide on some extremely important cases that have ultimately shaped the United States into what it is today. For instance, she was instrumental in maintaining abortion rights as well as marriage rights for the LGBTQ community. We're going to stop there. Not a woman, not really going to touch the abortion part. I have my beliefs. I'm sure you all have yours.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like torn in their support of the woman. I assume because of that particular thing.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that there's the death of children on our hands and things like that.
Yeah, I seen someone tried to put the statistics out. It was like 16.8 million or something like that. That subject for me, and me and Vanessa talked about this, is like, because I am pro-life, but at the same time I'm pro-choice. I don't know if you can be both, but
I feel like I'm both.
yeah, it's like to me it's you know, I personally wouldn't do it. I
Right,
personally wouldn't agree in my personal situation, but I don't think that, you know, people are going to hell if that's the decision that they choose to make, as long as it's like real circumstances and people aren't using it as a form of birth control.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are just using it as a form of birth control,
Yeah.
and
true.
that's when it's not right.
right. Jay, how you feel about that?
Feel about what?
My
bad.
Feel about what? About abortion rights.
I feel like it should be your choice. Me personally, I don't think it's right, but everyone has their choice.
Right.
So I wouldn't take that away from them. I believe kids deserve to have that chance. But at the same time, if the parents aren't ready for that, you're gonna screw the kid over.
It's very true.
Yeah. You know one of the things that I think is not talked about enough in America is like, it's supposed to be this land of like freedom, right? It's supposed to be the land of the free. But they it's only free if you follow, you know, the white Jesus Bible.
Yeah. Right.
But how could it be the land of the free if you are like pushing Christianity on people?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're pushing what it says in that book on people, but then you're saying that you're in the land of the free.
And then they only push certain things from the book.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
Moving the goalposts and stuff. 'Cause there was some wild things going on back then too. So
Yeah.
like real wild.
Yeah.
We won't
Slaughter
get into
and
it, but-
yeah, like
lots of other things. Animals.
Yeah.
being touched.
yep. Yep.
And not for killing purposes.
Yeah.
What's that? Easy. North Face Hoodie J-Ro is back.
Yeah.
What's up, Sharice? Circumstances play a major part in the decision for me. I agree, Sharice.
Yeah.
Shout out to my cousin. But like J-Ro and Joy was saying, I am pro-choice, but me personally, no, if I'm not a woman, of course, but I'm not even gonna say if I was, because
Right.
that even sounds odd.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if I was the father of a woman who was, or the father of a child,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, I would probably feel some type of way.
Right.
But again, it's not my choice to make.
Yeah.
But she also, like we said, she was instrumental in the marriage rights for the LGBTQ community. So that was major, because I'm big on love. You know, I don't hold any bars on that.
And that's also going back to freedom, right? Like, we want to talk about freedom.
Right.
Like, then that has to be something. This has to be a place where people can be free to love who they want to love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that is major, and that will be something that'll get rolled back if, you know, Donnie gets to replace her.
Yeah. And it's funny you said that. He did mention that he was trying to replace her as soon as possible.
Body wasn't even cold, man.
Right.
This dude is ruthless, bro.
Right. He says it'll at least be another woman, but it's been documented that she is anti-Trump. So she actually wanted to remain in seat until after the election, but unfortunately,
that was
didn't
her
happen.
That was her dying wish, was that she didn't get replaced until there was a new president or after the election. So if he thinks he's going to win, why rush it?
Right.
Why are you rushing if you think you're going to win? That shows that he's nervous.
He
So
should be.
yeah, he should be, because if he replaces her and doesn't win, he's still rolling back the gay rights will still be his win. You know, rolling back abortion will still be his win. And that's what he's really going for. That's what he's really in it for. Because that shit'll last for 30 years.
Yep. You get that support behind you.
Yeah. Yep.
So rest in peace to Miss Ginsburg or Ginsburg. I'm not really sure how to pronounce the name.
They
but
just
since
call
we're
her
talking-
RBG. Like a
RBG.
superhero.
Well, since we're speaking of 45, the TikTok app.
Yeah.
Well, he was threatening to block it in the U.S. after today, but
Today was the last
apparently
day.
Oracle has stepped in, and he approves of the Oracle deal because Oracle, of course, is going to donate some money to the government.
Of course.
So he was going to ban the app in the United States, but apparently the ban is on hold since this deal went through. Hearing is somewhere in the billions, $5 billion or somewhere like that. I'm not sure how much of a cut the United States will receive, but that's basically what this all was about. Trump just wanted some money from China.
Yeah.
I don't know what his deal is with China, man, but every time I hear Trump and China, it just like makes my spine tingle because I'm like, at any given time, these
Word
people
up.
can just do some shit.
And I was watching the news last night, and they were saying that since 2009, I believe, when China did a demonstration, their nuclear missiles, because they like show the world every single one of them.
Right.
It was like 1/3 of a mile, and then the last demonstration they did in 2019, that shit was 2 miles, all nuclear warheads.
It's crazy.
So, and they said that them motherfuckers can hit the mainland United States from China in 30 minutes. That's how powerful they are.
That's ridiculous. You
So-
want to keep fucking with them.
Yeah.
Let them people go on about their business.
Yeah, man. Scary out there.
But you guys obviously don't have a TikTok.
Nah.
I
My girl does. She was sad.
Yeah, she was sad.
She was sad. She was going to be sad.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have been able to update the services.
Right.
So after a while, there would have been no point in using the app
Right.
because you can't upgrade your software anyway. But I still don't know what it is exactly. It just
I think it's just
Like
like
the new
Vine.
age of
It's like Vine 2.0.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all it is. It's like Vine 2.0.
I'm a little too old for it. I can't see myself TikToking.
Yeah, but it's the entrepreneurs and the influencers. They say that it's the next thing, the next big thing to be an influencer is to have a TikTok. Gary V fucking swears by it.
Yeah, he's been like avid. We've been saying that for
Right.
almost months now.
Yeah, yep, probably shit close to a year
Mm-hmm.
since it really first popped off.
I mean, it probably is going to be a huge tool. I would think for younger entrepreneurs
Yep.
or younger creatives though. I don't really see a level playing field for a 30, 40 plus year old
Right.
male.
Yeah,
in the TikTok
yeah,
world.
exactly. But I also, like you said, I don't really know how it works either. So I don't know the benefits of swiping up, down, left, right. Like I don't know how none of that shit works.
Yeah, and like I said, I typically see a bunch of kids.
Dancing and doing all types of stuff. Yeah.
I gotta ask my son. He might know, give me a little info on
Yeah.
that. But I don't even see him on it. So
Right.
that's usually my go-to for things cool.
Right. Yep.
Where you guys want to go? You want to talk about Kanye's tweets?
Kanye. I a lot of
When is he losing his mind and when ain't he?
I'm just telling you, a lot of shit
Right.
Kanye was saying wasn't sounding crazy to me,
Yeah,
man.
this
Not
time.
this time. Yeah, right. Not
I'm
this
like-
time.
Like people saying he need to be in a mental house. He was speaking straight facts.
Yeah, this time.
So we'll provide a little context for those watching. So earlier this week, Ye goes on another Twitter rant, this time attacking the labels for putting artists in bad deals, more specifically Universal Music Group. He even goes as far as posting his contracts with Universal and Sony, which many believed was one huge deal. Turns out it's 10 different contracts. In these contracts, you see words like distribution fees or label overhead costs, a bunch of terms that basically make it okay to steal whatever money they want from the hardworking artists who unfortunately signed their names on the dotted line. Ye uploaded all 10 contracts in their entirety to his Twitter and is asking for the opinions of lawyers all around the world. Ye also called himself Moses earlier this week. And Hit Boy responded. This is what Hit Boy had to say. I haven't been a fan of Kanye on a personal / human level since he told me face to face that he stopped picking my beats because I worked with Beyonce. This is after I produced Niggas in Paris, Click, and a myriad of other songs / projects for him and his label Good Music in the 2 years I was signed with them. This tweet is something I can agree with though. At Universal Music Group has held me in what the last 3 lawyers I've hired have referred to as the worst publishing contract they've ever seen. Since I was 19 years old. I'm 33 now, and I have multiple Grammys, produced a lot of your favorite artists' biggest songs on top of turning in over 450 plus records since I first signed to Universal, and still doesn't have it in them to simply be fair. If they're doing this to me with all I've accomplished through hard work, I can only imagine the kids who don't have big placements and proper guidance. And I have to be the one to get blackballed for telling the truth and trying to set the next generation free, then so be it. By the way, I produced 10 plus joints on the current #1 album in the country, Detroit 2. Then he goes on to tag Universal and some other guys. Slave deals are still very real and rampant in 2020 at Universal Music Group.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye did reply to that tweet. He said, "Hi guys, trust me, we will not stop. Hit Boy first to stand up. I didn't have a problem with him producing for Beyonce. I had a problem with the fact that he was signed to me and I didn't even know it. But I knew Jay-Z and Beyonce, just for clarity." So we're gonna stop there. There's a lot to unpack. There's more tweets to go through.
Yeah.
But apparently apparently Hit Boy was signed to Kanye.
Yeah.
By some shady business deal that Kanye obviously had no idea about. And Hit Boy was producing for Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Kanye at the time. And Kanye stopped using Hit Boy's beats because of a beat that was given to Beyonce or something along those lines.
Right.
Kanye says he doesn't even know the man was signed to him, which is interesting.
Right. How does that even happen?
If Hit Boy was signed to Good Music, if they would have been funneled through Def Jam. Around those times, I know Jay was a president in Def Jam. Doesn't mean he was the president at the time Hit Boy was signed. But I don't know. It's a sketchy slope there.
Right.
Especially with all this Jay and Kanye Master stuff coming out. We're going to get into that too. It's just interesting that Kanye didn't know that the man was signed to him. I don't even know how that's even possible.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, how does that even happen?
Right. I got to look more into that. But I'm sorry. Oh yeah, back to Hit Boy. He says he's produced 10 joints on the current #1 album in the country, which is Detroit with Big Sean. I'm not sure exactly what Hit Boy is asking for here. He doesn't really post his contract here or say what the terms of it are. All he says is that he's being cheated.
So is it just like, is it more of a whistleblower type deal than him necessarily wanting something for himself, but more so
Right.
like, hey, if you gonna do it, just make sure you know what you signing, like more like a whistleblower.
Pretty much, and basically, it's like he's kind of trying to show support in what Kanye is saying,
Right.
Without necessarily just saying that, because they, like I said, they had their own little issue there. It's just funny, not funny, but it's just interesting that all of these people in different businesses and genres and walks of life are beginning to realize, it's some funny shit going on, not only in the music industry,
Right.
but
In every
across
industry, yeah.
movies and just the regular workforce. Yeah, so earlier in the week, Ye asked for an apology from Drake and J. Cole. We all know the Drake and Kanye issues. I don't really know what his deal is with
I
J.
was
Cole.
a little stumbled by that as well.
But so Ye also took a shot at Puma, who Cole recently collaborated with, and we all know Jay-Z's been working with Puma for years.
Right.
So Ye said, "I am the head of Adidas. I will bring Adidas and Puma back together and bring me and Jay back together. All Puma designs are embarrassingly trash, but I will personally design Puma and Adidas and make everything okay.
Yeah, you gotta chill, bro.
I mean, he's not like he's lying.
Yeah, you gotta chill though, bro.
But was that a shot at?
I think I don't know who that was a shot at because
Yeah,
we don't know who's designing the shoes.
Puma? Yeah, everybody seems to think Jay-Z is designing Puma shoes.
I mean, they're really right now like the ones
that's hilarious. to
Yeah,
me.
the ones that I have are just a bunch of triangle colors. Like, there's no real design to it,
Yeah,
and they're pretty much shaped like a lot of Kanye shoes.
yeah.
So it's not
Maybe
far off.
that's what he's hinting at. Like,
It's not
they
far
biting
off
a
of his
little bit.
design. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, like soul, everything. It's not really that far off of his design.
But Puma was a track shoe, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
For the most part, that was their thing. It's like they're branching out now, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm not a fan of either really too much, Puma or Adidas.
Yeah.
Only pair of Adidas I really had were like shell tops and things like that. And we all know they aren't the most comfortable
Yeah.
shoes.
Well, I got a pair of what are they? NMD or whatever.
Oh, well, that's with the boost technology. That's
Bruh,
different.
They
that's
they
like
the most
socks.
comfortable
Yeah,
shoes that I got,
that's
bro.
different.
Them motherfuckers is comfortable.
I haven't had any new Adidas, I should say.
Yeah.
So I can't even say I don't like them. What's up, Zoe? Even but the Pumas though, yeah, back to the Pumas. Yeah, if they started out as a track shoe, I don't really know what it is that they're evolving into now. I guess a street urban company.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I don't know exactly what Kanye would bring to their brand. More holy stuff? I don't know. I don't see what his deal was with that. I really don't even like what he's doing at Adidas. So
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
certain sneakers are,
some of them are okay.
but like the whole like croc thing, like what are
Yeah,
those?
Yeah.
It looked like shark bones.
Yeah, they look crazy. They really do though.
Fossils, right?
Word up, they really do though.
Yeah, I don't know what the technology is behind those. The plane slides that people are like falling out for.
Right.
I don't know. Everyone says they're like super comfortable. So if comfort is your thing, then I guess that was the goal. I don't really like the way they look though. I'm big on look and the way things look.
Right.
I don't know. A lot of his stuff just doesn't
Yeah, it's not really.
captivate me that way. You know, it's the hype beast thing,
Yeah.
which is understandable. But yeah, I don't know what his deal is with Puma, but what's up with the what was it? And I will bring me and Jay back together.
Yeah, what is he? Are we getting Watch the Throne 2 or what?
Fuck no, Jay ain't fucking with Kanye.
We ain't getting Watch the Throne 2?
I don't think so. I don't think Jay wants anything to do
I
with
think
Kanye.
Jay might surprise us with Watch the Throne 2.
I
man.
doubt it.
If Jay does Watch the Throne 2, it's going to be with somebody else. It's not even going to be with Kanye.
It's gonna be like watch the chair.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Like you already watched the Throne. What would they come up with now?
Yeah.
Nah, but
Watch the Wicker Chair.
that would be
black.
that would be good for me, man.
Watch the Throne 2.
Yeah, let's get Watch the Throne 2.
But Kanye said he's not into the secular thing.
He's got to come back, man. I think he's
that.
starting to get his mind back, separating himself from the Kardashians a bit.
Yeah, I don't know because he's still on the Christian tip. He posted a picture with like Jesus Christian Academy, and it was like a sweatsuit.
He's getting ready
line.
to create a Christian academy.
I think it's just like the campaign for
Oh,
whatever
I was about to say,
design he
damn,
has
he,
coming out because it was like on a nice little sweatsuit.
I'm about to say he really is about to start a cult. If he's creating a Christian academy,
Nah, I think
Kanye's Christian
that's
academy.
nasty. It's like Jesus, YCA, Jesus Christian Academy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
don't drink the
nasty
juice out
behavior.
there.
Hell no.
That's nasty.
Yeah,
In the middle of Wyoming.
yeah.
talking
Word
about
up. That's where that had to be
Jesus.
where that one guy was at. It was like
What's
Washington State or something.
Which one?
I forget his name, but he had a cult and like 60 they
Oh,
all
yeah,
committed
yeah,
mass
yeah,
suicide or
yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
Right. It seems like that's like always the end goal. Like when
But
they
the
get
mass
found out.
suicide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know, I was bullshitting.
Yeah.
Let's pop these pills.
Right, word
Like,
up.
nah, nigga.
Everybody drink the bottle.
Like, nah, nigga, give me my ties back. It's like go back to my family. They miss me.
Word.
That's another thing I didn't get. Like, why would you follow a religion that would tell you to fucking
Leave your
shy away
family?
from your family? Yeah. Like, no.
And then he was like growing his cult because he was getting all the girls pregnant.
Yeah, he was knocking them up.
Fuck is going on?
Yeah, come in here and listen to me play guitar. and take 2 of these. Like, hell no. Chicks waking up 9 months pregnant with a baby. Like, hell no. But yo, I'm wildly into like those documentaries and
Word
stuff
up.
like that. I don't know.
Nah, that should be very interesting.
It takes a certain skill to get people to like follow you.
No, that's the thing is like all them people, they are highly intelligent. Cause in order like to get 30 people to do everything you say for free.
For free. Yeah.
Like motherfuckers can't get people at
to
work.
bring stuff they worked for to you.
You gotta be one intelligent motherfucker, man.
That shit is crazy. Like what was it? Jim Jones, was that his name?
Yeah.
The pastor?
Oh yeah, yup.
Yeah. Which one was I watching recently? With like the Hindu guy.
I ain't see that one.
Oh man, it was a good one. He had everybody wearing like burgundy and shit, and they moved to this one little city.
Yeah,
and then
that's
they
how it
started
be.
like buying property in this one little town, and like was running the people out of the town. The mayor was like losing her hair.
Word.
Like people were going crazy in the town. Like yo, these crazy people in Burgundy are just walking through the cities recruiting people.
Word up.
Damn, it was American Country or Old Country, something country.
And
but
they be
it's on,
turning themselves
Netflix.
into millionaires just by
Hell yeah,
doing that.
Literally though, the
Yep.
dude had like an airport. He had like
Word
4
up.
Bentleys. Like he never like talk. Like he didn't speak for like 2 years. Like everybody was waiting for him to talk. Then he finally came out and said like 3 words. And motherfuckers passed out like, oh, he does speak. I'm like,
Yo, everybody was waiting for him to talk. It's hilarious.
they just showing up waiting for this nigga to talk. Like they
Wait,
having
what?
big powwows. He comes out
And he
just
would never-
waves. And then he just sit down. Everybody like sing and dance for him. This nigga's just not talking at the celebration.
That is fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
but he had him following his ass around. But he had like 5 Bentleys, all this money,
Yep.
his own little compound,
Yeah, that's how.
women, of
Yeah,
course.
Yeah, plenty of them.
But where were we with Kanye? Oh, after he dissed Puma. Oh, so he then took to Twitter to respond to the picture that's been floating around saying that Jay sold his masters. He didn't deny it, by the way.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't let the system pit us against each other. Jay is my brother. I have eternal love for all artists that have been through and are still trapped in this crooked system. Jay still doesn't get his own masters back for 10 years. I will see to it that we all get our masters." So, I don't know, Kanye speaking some real shit.
Yeah, man.
We're like big on mental health.
Yep.
So whenever I see him like tweet like this, I get kind of worried. It's not the fact that he's tweeting; it's like the number of tweets and
Oh
the
yeah, it's
time
back
that he's
to
doing
back
it.
to back.
So
Like,
it seems like he's having an episode, but he's speaking facts this time.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how to take this one. I always worry about him, like I said, when I see stuff like this, because this is like telltale signs of a mental breakdown. But he's speaking the truth, so it's like,
and you never know too, like in these situations, when that person is getting it all out before it's over. Like not to try to make a situation sound worse than it is, but that happens.
Right,
You know what I mean? Air it all out like on your way out.
well, he said that like before they come kill me.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Say all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And for he posted like 30 tweets worth of his contract, like his actual contract,
Right.
nothing blurred out for everybody to read and see what's going on with him. So I don't know. For him to have all that money, he obviously was cheated out of a lot at the same time
Right.
too. So he's actually asking for lawyers to read those contracts and see if there's a loophole that he can find in there. One of them actually did reply, and he said something along the lines of the nuclear option would be like basically the best option is the one that could blow everything up for you. So
Yep.
it's kind of a toss up there. So I'm interested to see how this turns out. Kanye said he's not releasing any music until he's out of these contracts. So I don't know, man. Much luck and love to Kanye. Hopefully he can find some peace after all of this is said and done. But like I said, I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but it seems like people are just tired of being cheated.
Yeah, and especially when it's been going on since the beginning of time. So at some point it's like, all right, man, like Like, what's a fair percentage?
Right.
You know what I mean? You better off just taking the overhead on yourself and doing it all on your own.
It goes back to Joe Budden and what he was trying to figure out, like, what is a stream worth
Right.
for podcasters? If a 30-second worth of play for a 3-minute song is worth this much, how much is it worth to keep these people on this particular app
Right.
for an hour worth of time or 3 hours worth of time, like his podcasts usually are, because they're like long drawn out
Right.
shoes. But like he said, he keeps the captivation. So how much is being made in that particular time frame?
Right.
Like, how do you judge that? I still don't know what a stream is or what it's worth.
Right. And it's hard too because it's still so new. You know what I mean? You can't judge it the same because, like, even though Joe Budden's podcast is 3 hours, you know what I mean? If he could just get people to average 60, 70, 80 minutes, that's still probably the equivalent of like somebody listening to a CD. You're only going to listen to 5 songs
Right.
over and over and over. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's really hard to
But
judge.
That's what you said. What if 60,000 people listen for at least an hour?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
So
how do you
balance that?
like, who said like, who's the nigga sitting back and saying like, yo, this is a stream.
Right.
This is how much this is worth.
Right. Like
who
even
got the power to do that?
even with like the way that it's calculated between Facebook and YouTube is like, all right, so on Facebook, 3 seconds gets you a view.
Right.
Where on YouTube it's like 30 seconds.
Right.
So who makes that decision?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who's sitting there at the desk? Like J-Ro has how many albums circulating on streaming sites? At least 3.
Yeah.
At least 3 albums circulating on fucking music sites. Like,
Right.
I know the plays are in the thousands by now. 'Cause I just checked Test Pair and it was 7,000-8,000 plays, something
Right.
like that. Like, for these 3 albums, like, can he get paid for that?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? These are listens, these are streams.
Yeah.
Like, and at the time you released those, streaming, I don't even know was like being calculated the way it's being calculated now.
Right. Probably
So-
not.
Probably not.
So that what you stream could be double or triple now.
Quadruple.
Yeah, like, how do we figure this type of stuff out? I was thinking about that on the way over here. Like, damn, like, this dude's got a huge catalog worth of music.
Right. Yeah. It's but at the end of the day, there are people that probably know exactly how much it should be and exactly what it's worth, but they would never tell
They'll
us.
withhold that information.
Yeah. There's people that because like even with like when we talk about Facebook all the time where it's like 3 seconds. Like, how is that considered a view of any video?
Right.
I don't give a fuck how long it is.
Right. 3 seconds is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's just a crazy number.
Like, you didn't even catch anything.
I could scroll by and give you a view.
That's what I'm saying. And that's how. But someone decided for however those numbers look to make that work.
Right.
Someone said, okay, to make the numbers look this way, we need to go with 3 seconds.
Right.
So, but what does it mean?
Right. How do you monetize it?
Exactly.
Interesting stuff. So speaking of Joe Budden, Joe Budden and Charlamagne are 2 of Black media's loudest voices. Over the past year, there has been an obvious kerfuffle between the two. Joe has been preaching on ownership and why he hasn't accepted any new deals, and Charlamagne has been preaching about negotiations and maintaining great business relationships with huge companies. Joe addresses rumors of Spotify creating a smear campaign against him for not re-signing a deal. Joe says he and Spotify are fine and begins to insinuate that it may be another company behind the smear campaign. He says the moves being made against him are ghetto, and Spotify doesn't care enough about Joe to create a ghetto rumor. So he's basically alluding to the dog abuse and the women abuse, all that type of stuff coming out at one time.
Right.
A lot of the fans on Twitter were tweeting him saying it was Spotify behind it. So he got on the show and he addressed it saying, no, it ain't Spotify.
Right.
Like I think it's iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
Behind it because of the things that are being said. Just sounds like shit Black people would do, digging up some shit like that. He even alluded to him driving down to South Carolina and doing some shit to Charlamagne and getting him caught up out there. But what do you guys think? Is it a smear campaign? Is it just bad timing?
It's tough, man, because the dog shit just sounds like bullshit to me. Like, it sounds like some shit that Joe might say, being funny,
In a
like
joking
making
manner,
a
yeah.
joke, but I don't see this man jerking a dog off.
I don't
man.
see anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, I know it happens.
it does
Sad
happen.
to say, look at Jerry like, what the fuck? It
But
happens.
like normal people don't just
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, I don't want to see the red rocket.
like, ain't no bitches around.
Yeah,
I got you, my man.
I got you, my man.
Yeah, like,
I got you, Spike.
yeah.
Relax.
but I mean, you know, the shit with the women. I mean, Sin pretty much cleared it up, I guess. So yeah, I mean, it sounds like somebody is trying to perceive him a certain way to me. Just my opinion.
Right. You think J-Ro?
Someone's trying to mess up his connections.
Yep.
Yeah. It's no coincidence. I don't think so anyway. And then just the timeline of things. Joe sits down and creates the pull-up where he has one-on-one shows. You turn around and Charlamagne has like the
same
sit down.
thing. Yep.
And
Yep.
it's like him doing that. And then you have the way Charlamagne's been attacking, or not attacking, but basically saying Joe is the reason all his deals fell through
Right.
and things like that. And what else? It was another thing. Joe saying about creating a network, and then you turn around and Charlamagne has a network.
Yeah, that was petty as fuck.
Right. And then to not even offer him a job there, like if it's all about
Yeah, that's how you
being
know it's
together.
not. That's how you know it's not about that, because the people that backed Charlamagne for him to be able to go and do that probably would not allow a Joe Budden to come and be part of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
It's iHeart backing it.
Right.
Joe and the podcast haven't even been invited to an iHeart Awards.
Exactly, yeah.
And iHeart's up there, probably top 3 in podcasting.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure that they do pretty good there. But yeah, they haven't been invited there for any of the award shows or even nominated, which is pretty shocking.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, so with that deal, I believe iHeart owns 50 of the new network we're speaking of with
Right.
Charlamagne. iHeart owns 50 and Charlamagne will own the other 50, which is it's a big deal. It should be talked about.
Right.
But at the same time, you're still working for iHeart.
And that-
iHeart, if
yep.
those that know, already has the Breakfast Club. So it's just like you're extending the relationship. It's not really a new deal.
And that's the thing is they did it out of perception. It's a perception. You got a guy that's telling you that you don't own shit, that you work for iHeart. So you go and you falsely try to create something to make it look like you own it, but you own 50% of it. And iHeart has the power to buy you out of the fucking contract, cancel the contract, whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, you still don't own it.
And the 18 shows that are being featured on the podcast network are already syndicated by iHeart. So it's like,
So it's
you
not
didn't
really
bring any
anything.
new-
It's not anything.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You just put black on something.
That's it. You just named it. Just like Netflix creating strong black lead.
You notice that?
You know what I'm saying? All you did was you took movies and moved them to a different
That's
category.
funny. I peeped that last night. I was like, strong black lead. Like,
Yeah.
when they do this?
That's what I'm saying. And that's just
It's only a matter of time before they have a problem with that. And it's strong white lead.
that's what I'm, yeah.
You gotta have the equality.
It's okay to be white.
Yeah, that was hilarious. It's okay to be white.
I still think that's fake.
Nah, it was. It
It's
is.
been proven that it is, but
Yeah,
it's
it
still
is fake,
fucking
but it's funny
hilarious.
as hell. But yeah, man, that's still just like raping us of whatever you want to call it, whether it's the culture, whether it's the sweat and blood and tears. Like that's all it is. It's just like it's always a gimmick.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh, they're hurting right now. Give them their own category.
Right.
No, motherfucker.
Word up.
We don't need a category.
And it's the perfect move for iHeart with the climate going on. Let's put something black out there.
That's what I'm saying.
And with podcasting taking the surge that it's taking, with all these people buying everything the fuck out.
Right.
It's a win-win for them.
But they didn't give anybody a job. They didn't give anybody an opportunity.
No, because
So-
these people already work for them.
That's what I'm saying. So they literally did nothing.
Yeah, it's all about perception, like you said.
That's all it
looks a
is.
certain way, it
And
sounds a certain way.
that's what I mean. We've been talking about this on this show like since this whole shit happened. Like everything has been just a perception.
Right.
Like, you know, we paint Black Lives Matter in the street. That does nothing for black people. Or any people that are struggling or hurting. You know what I mean? It's just all like, all right, let's, you know, what do they call it? Lipstick on a pig. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Yeah, they're just trying to bring awareness, but we don't need awareness.
Yeah, no, we
know about it.
We've
We
been
need
knowing
change,
what's going
motherfuckers.
on. Yeah. Yeah, it's like we know.
We're
we
very
feel
much
it.
aware.
Yeah, yep.
But what do we have next? Oh shit, Cardi and Offset are getting a divorce.
Oh wow.
So Cardi B files for divorce after 3 years of marriage and one daughter. Cardi addressed rumors of another woman being pregnant as the main factor of her decision. She says, "I'm okay." I was going to read it in Cardi's voice, but I'm not in the mood. Sorry, guys. She says, "I'm okay. I wanted to let y'all know I have not shed one tear. Every single time that this guy has been so crazy, so fucked up, and it hits the media, I'm always crying, always sad because I don't like that type of shit. This time, I wasn't crying. You want to know why? The reason for my divorce is not because of none of that shit ever happened before. It's not because of cheating. I'm seeing people be like, oh, he has a baby on the way. That's a whole fucking complete lie. That's the second time people are trying to pin babies over here. No, that's bullshit. I just got tired of fucking arguing. I got tired of not seeing things eye to eye. When you feel like it's just not the same anymore, but for you actually get cheated on, I'd rather just leave. Nothing crazy or out of this world happens. Sometimes people really do grow apart. I've been with this man for 4 years. I have a kid with this man. I have a household with this man. Sometimes you're just tired of the arguments and the buildup. You get tired sometimes, and before something happens, you leave." It's very true.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
Cardi,
all fact.
we know he's fucking.
Oh, I'm sure he's fucking somebody.
He is knocking them down.
But
Mama.
but I think that she really outgrew him. I think that that's what it came down to. She outgrew him. She's sitting at different tables now.
Yeah, man.
That
She's sitting at that Pepsi table.
that's what I'm saying. At tables that
the black nigga with the dreads ain't gonna be at without her.
you know what I'm saying. Like she just got the fucking Balenciaga campaign.
Yeah, that's huge.
You know what I mean?
And the Migos falling off a little bit, man. You know?
That's what
anytime you gotta rap about tacos.
I think Cardi just
Hey, let's not forget, y'all niggas. We ain't forget that one.
yo, that's hilarious.
The fucking Migos.
But I think she looking for somebody a little stronger to stand next to her.
yeah,
She
it's about time.
yeah, yep.
Nothing wrong
Yeah.
with Offset, but you know,
Nah, nothing against him. That's why
outgrew him.
I thought it was crazy that the media like attacked her.
Oh yeah, they said the WAP wasn't as WAP as she thought it was.
She good.
Yeah, she's absolutely fine.
Yeah, she good. I mean, he missing Granny.
Yeah,
like shit about to
yeah.
get dark.
Grandma
It's about to get dark for
Word up.
Offset, bro.
cheated.
Word up.
Hell yeah, it's about to get dark.
Like yeah,
Shit,
he
I don't know,
nervous.
man.
Cause like imagine. I don't know where his paper is at, and I ain't here to really talk about it.
Right.
But his paper might not be at living in that house by himself.
Oh,
what if
yeah.
she
Oh,
pick
hell
up?
no.
What if she pick up and just say, "Hey, nigga, this your
Hey,
house"?
nigga, this your shit.
Like, you
There
know
you
what I'm
go.
saying?
Yeah, you
So
right. And
that
they already in a fucking lawsuit with their.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
motherfuckers stealing money from them.
yeah,
Damn, man, it's about to get real.
it's about to
bro.
get dark for Offset, bro.
Going through the fucking lawsuit. You lost your girl.
Yeah,
You miss Granny.
word.
It'd be fucked up if Granny is living though. He could have just easily called her. or
Yeah, he
something.
could have just pulled up.
Granny gonna pop out like,
Yeah.
yeah, exposing him like that
I ain't
motherfucker.
dead.
Yeah.
nothing.
Yo,
So,
that's hilarious.
Have you seen his Instagram since though?
I
He's been
haven't.
posting
Nah.
like crazy. He's actually calling himself Set 2.0.
Get the fuck out.
Nah, seriously. Set 2.0.
That's crazy.
So I guess he's 2 times his cheater now.
Yeah, word up.
So watch out, ladies. Set 2.0 is on the loose. That is
He'll
hilarious.
snatch up one of them little Instagram models
Hell yeah.
sooner than later.
So since we on the Offset topic or Cardi topic, Michael Rappaport, hilarious white comedian.
Yeah.
Apparently he has an issue with Cardi and Meg's music, given the climate. Said that they should be using their platform to make music. I'm sorry I'm saying so much. I'm trying to find something in my phone, and that's my way to do that. He's basically saying that there's no more quality music. There's no more soul in the music. I really don't know why he's expecting that from Cardi and Meg, but here's what he had to say about that.
But they ain't got no club to go to. You're making strip pole music, but we don't have a strip club to go to. We've had 7 fucking months. We're heading into 7 fucking months. You've had 7 fucking months to come out with something articulating your personal feelings, the anguish, the pain, the sorrow, the uncertainty of where we are. Just a single. And the best we got is wet ass pussy. Yeah, sure, J. Cole put out a couple of, these are not even good J. Cole songs, to be honest. Yeah, he says great things, but listen, just because come on, man. Come on. Do yourself a favor the next couple of days, play Stevie Wonder on a loop. We're so disposable. We have access to mixtapes. We have access to every fucking song. Just live with Stevie for a few days. Yo, you
I mean, he wasn't lying, but
Yeah, I get what he's saying.
I don't know if Meg and Cardi are the people that we should be looking to for that type of music.
That's that's
I'm sorry.
I never understood it. Like I get why some people say what they say, but how do we know that Cardi B wants to be somebody's fucking role model?
Yeah.
Like, how do we know that?
That's the thing though, that you say that they may not want to be, but when you're put
And
in these
I get that,
positions-
but isn't and I see a lot of people been posting this, like, you know, they're role models for young women. Why?
right,
Why?
because they're rich,
Yeah.
But
they're on TV.
but why, as parents, would we allow that?
Oh yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not that when I was 10, 11, or 12 years old that I wasn't getting into shit like that, or the girls in the house wasn't getting into shit like that, but they weren't allowed to.
Right.
You know what I
It
mean?
wasn't the thing.
Yeah, they couldn't do that openly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Where nowadays, parents is watching WAP on the TV with the 3-year-old shaking her ass in front of the TV.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, why isn't Cardi a better
Yeah. They pull up to the giddy with your mom.
She's obviously not trying to be a role model for little kids. You know what I mean? Like, that's not her wave. So I never really understood that. And Meg Thee Stallion obviously doesn't want to be anybody's fucking role model.
I honestly I think some of them just don't recognize the responsibility, because
Yeah.
it is a responsibility that comes with being a celebrity
Absolutely.
when you're being, looked at so much.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't know. Like you were saying, I don't expect that from them too. I would expect kids, young girls too, because they embody what society has been throwing in girls' faces. You need a nice ass, you need
Right.
this and you need that. So I can see why younger females would be enticed by that type of shit. And they're rich.
Yeah.
They're rich. They're, for some reason, what they talk about is considered women empowerment. If
No,
I was a woman, I don't know if I'd be empowered by
See, that's
wet
where
vagina.
that's where I think the whole women empowerment thing gets a little gray.
Yeah, it's on
Because it's like, I get it. Like they should be able to be free and be open and express themselves. But it's a certain level to where it's like you can just be a strong woman, and then the strong woman is getting a little hoish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's like they really flirting with a really fine line with the empowerment and just like
being plain nasty.
yeah, like there's a whole march that what the fuck is her name?
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose
Like
does
the slut walk
with
or something?
and everybody's just naked.
Yeah.
Like that's women empowerment
To some.
to just walk through the streets naked.
I mean, I don't know, man. I got in the car the other day. Well, not the other day. It was a little while ago, and my girl was listening to some song, and the beat was nice. Like, I'm nodding my head, man. This is all right. And it's like, pay me for a sucking slob, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, they're proud about getting paid for the dick.
That's
sucks.
what I'm saying. That's where I say it's a fine line with that we're flirting with, to where it's like, you know, women empowerment. Like, yeah, be strong. You get paid as much as a man gets paid. Like a lot of the equal shit that it's supposed to be about. And, you know, it's like, oh, you know, just because I dress like a slut doesn't mean that you should treat me like a slut.
Right.
Which is true.
That's true, though.
But that doesn't mean that you can walk through the streets butt ass naked either. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just yeah, exactly. You can express yourself while still respecting yourself. Exactly.
It's a double-edged sword because some men just really don't know how to respect a woman that acts that way.
No, absolutely.
Just gonna put it out.
No, and that's true. It's you know, it's work that needs to be done on both sides. But I think that what we do a lot is just take shit to the extreme. It's like that's the extreme side of empowering yourself.
Yeah, for real.
Like, all right, so I want to feel powerful, so I'm gonna walk through the street butt ass naked and nobody touch me.
Right.
Somebody's gonna try to fucking touch you.
Yeah, like, oh shit.
Like,
Word
you
up.
know, like I don't know.
It's like it just always draws back to perception. Just like when women post crazy shit online or on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, I got the best head this side of Salem County. And then they get in their inbox and like, look at your boyfriends.
Right. Yeah, it's like
disrespectful to me. Like, they want to see if you're top 10 or not. Like, the fuck you just said it. Like,
see where you at on the list.
Like, I don't get it, man.
Yeah.
Or they'll post shit like that, and then one day it's like, I wonder why I can't find a man that
or a
just
good
wants to
man.
love
Oh,
me
they can find
respect
plenty
me.
of
Oh,
men.
Yeah.
They will find plenty of men, but it's like every other month, it's like, damn, why niggas ain't shit? Well, look at
It's you picking the same niggas.
Yeah, then you posted.
you put out a mouse trap, you're gonna catch a fucking mouse.
You posted the dinner you cooked at 3 a.m. Like, oh, wish I had somebody to do this for. Nigga from the
Gourmet meals at 3 a.m.
Nigga from the club scrolling. Oh shit.
Hungry as hell, drunk.
No, it's just mac and cheese. And
Yeah,
some
Right.
like
What's that,
microwavable
Saltburn
food.
3 a.m. That shit look good. Though.
Word up. But yeah, man, that's and that perception is, you know, you're gonna
I
attract.
ain't gonna lie though. I had this conversation with somebody at work the other day. I said, yo, if I was a girl, I'd be a whore. It's like, so, nah, Jay, for real, that shit's like mad acceptable now.
Word up.
I just be out here fucking and getting paid.
Yup. Getting paid.
Not saying that that's what you guys should
40
do.
on 40 on 40.
What? All the 40s. I need all the 40s. I'm probably
I would have
60.
I would have 40s stacked to the
I'm
ceiling,
light skinned
bitch.
though, so I might get the 60.
Oh!
Yeah, word up.
Damn. The 60?
Yeah.
Yo, that take you to a new game. 120 for a 2-piece?
Yeah.
That'd change the day.
Yeah, cause you know, light skin weave costs. You got nails and all that type of shit. But yeah, I would definitely be a whore if I was a girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because I got a pussy now. Let me try this out.
Word up.
Ladies, don't be whores.
Yeah, don't do it.
That's your brother.
Oh,
But
yeah.
what do we have left? Oh, all right. Since we're talking about parenting, Bronny. So a clip of LeBron's oldest son, Bronny, is circulating around the internet. In the video, Bronny appears to be smoking weed while Pops is away at the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys' thoughts on Bronny hitting the nuggets, the nugget pack?
Come on, Bron.
He was smoking on that Kyrie pack.
It's like it's just one of those things, man. It's like I didn't see the video. I seen the pictures. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Was he trying to make a boomy to save, and then he fucking accidentally
Slipped up.
posted it?
I think he meant to post that.
Yeah.
But it's just like
That shit was mad intentional.
I don't even understand like the end game.
He just want to be cool.
Yeah, that's all.
Nigga, you are about to be in the NBA. Settle the fuck down.
That's all. I think he just don't realize who he is.
Right. Like I'm not even like mad at him.
But this also, before you go, this also lets me know that his dad knows and his dad is okay with it.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
For him to have the nerve to do that lets me
Yeah.
know that his dad knows at least that he does this.
Which, if he's doing it, do what you do. But we talk about responsibility all the time. Like,
Right.
you are LeBron James' son.
Right,
You have a responsibility.
right.
You need to know that Michael Jordan's son was not good at basketball. So somewhere there was a fucking disconnect.
That's all you gotta say. You wanna know what Michael Jordan's son doing?
This nigga selling sneakers.
His dad's.
So like he got a responsibility, and like I said, if that's what he's doing, that's what he's doing.
Right.
But you can't post that shit on the line, man.
Then I see somebody caping. You know niggas cape for LeBron and Jay-Z. Somebody said,
Yeah.
oh, it's just CBD. I said, wow, this nigga can smell it through the screen. He knows what this nigga's smoking. Like, this kid's amazing.
Yeah.
But, I have a teenage son, not a 16-year-old son.
Right.
But everybody that knows me knows I'm an avid weed smoker, the marijuana connoisseur. I am pro weed. But and I have these conversations with my son. I asked him, do you ever plan on doing this one day?
Right.
And he kept it real. He said, I may try it one day. He was like, but if I tried it, I would come to you first. I wouldn't just do it in the street.
Right.
What is a bald-faced lie? My son lied to my face.
Right,
I know
right,
you're gonna
right,
try it
right,
on the
right.
street first, 'cause
Yeah, yeah.
I tried it on the street first.
Yeah.
I was like, but as long as you feel comfortable enough to be honest with me and say, hey, Dad, I did this and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. I have no issue with that. I do have an issue with teenagers smoking, though. Let's just lay that out there. What's up, Callie?
Right.
Hey, Ness. I do have an issue with teenagers smoking, though. Let's just say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's absolutely should not be done if you're a teenager. It'll stunt your growth. And then it'll introduce the fuck it gene. I began smoking as a teenager, and that's when I was introduced to fuck it.
And it really is too. Like I remember like kind of being in elementary school and always just hearing like this gateway.
Glad you brought that up.
And I truly do believe in that because I remember being a teenager. Obviously, you start with marijuana first, and
Right.
then that introduces you to environments that have harder drugs. You're 16, 17 years old, and it's like, oh, somebody like, oh, well, I got this E-pill. What's up? You know what I mean? And next thing and nowadays it's scarier because
They making them.
the drugs are far less pure than they were back then. Fucking people are putting this fentanyl in almost everything, and that shit can kill you with just the first try. So it's real scary,
Right.
So educating your children on drugs is important once they get into those ages.
Do they even do that in school anymore? Remember how we used to have like
Have
certain,
Dare or something?
certain booklets and it'll show you like the pills and shit. Like, hey, that's not ibuprofen.
Nah, but I don't even know if they do. I did see one of those this is a Dare community signs when I was driving yesterday.
It seems like they spend more time putting rims on a Dare truck than actually
teaching about
the
drugs.
Yeah, like the car.
Yeah, word up.
Yeah, the car looks a lot
was all
cooler.
souped up.
Yeah, like
They got the lion on it.
yeah, maybe that nigga has the dope. Like that Dare nigga got all this shit.
He ain't trying to get motherfuckers to stop using it. He's selling that shit.
Gotta keep his car looking nice.
Word up.
But yeah, the what was it, like the lion or something?
Yeah.
I gotta ask my son if they still have Dare.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that they would have something in some schools because I mean, in some of these schools, these kids are starting to do hard drugs at like 11, 12 years old. You know what I mean? Fucking, I couldn't imagine like kids doing like heroin at fucking 13 years old. That shit is real nowadays. Popping pills and shit, 13, 14 years old. That shit is scary.
shit, we know plenty of cases of overdoses and shit just from our town alone.
Yep, absolutely.
Young kids too.
Yep.
It's definitely an epidemic. The opioids and the how easy it is and how accessible they are. I think they need to monitor that too. But of course, sick people means money for everyone.
But
so.
that's the thing is nobody really attacks these big farm companies like they should. There was a whole lawsuit. I forget what company it was, but there was these emails going back and forth, and it was about opioids. I don't know if it was Percocet or Oxycontin or whatever, but the guy was emailing his supplier, and he was like, "Yeah, like keep shipping these shit. They fucking love them."
That's crazy.
Like, so he just writing script after script after script and making himself rich and literally just polluting communities. And the reason that it is an epidemic now is because of the communities that
is
they're
entering
polluting.
now.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, come on, heroin fucking hit black communities in '85.
Word up.
You know, but now it's an epidemic.
Yeah, white America.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Too many
man.
white people in Portland falling asleep
Word
in the
up.
streets. That's
Yeah,
wild.
like if fucking whatever town that is in Ohio that was like getting it bad.
Yeah.
If that fucking town kids are dying and shit, now we got to do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just crazy how that shit works.
I think that's all we had. But yeah, kids, don't do drugs.
Yeah, please don't.
And if you do, talk to your parents about it. Parents, talk to your kids about it. Vice versa. Talk to them about sex too.
Yeah, definitely. Protection.
Yep.
Safe sex.
The safest sex is no sex at all.
Yeah.
My mom used to tell me that.
Yeah, yeah. That's gotta
Boy, did I not follow those. I was risking it all.
Man, it's crazy because I never had a conversation with my parents like about sex.
Me
like
neither.
prior
me-
to sex.
Yeah, it just
Like not my grandparents, not my
No,
parents.
I've never had a conversation with any adult about sex.
Yeah.
Like adult in my life.
like prior.
It just
I mean,
happened.
yeah, yeah.
And
Just,
then it was a situation where I had to say something like I messed with a girl when I was in high school, and
Yeah.
the girl was like, so I'm burning.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, well, what do I do? Like, oh,
Right,
you gotta
right.
tell your mom. Like,
yeah,
what?
yeah,
So it's like, hey, mom,
right.
guess what?
Yeah, I'm glad I never had to have that conversation. That's a scary one.
But
Right there.
I didn't get burnt though.
No, but I'm just saying,
so
just
I-
even
I-
to go through it.
Yeah, I slid by the edge of my
But
like, oh, you get the drums, Joey. Congratulations. But it was an awkward conversation to have with
Yeah.
my mom at 15
Yeah, I'm
years old.
sure.
Like, hey, mom, may have some things going on.
Right,
may
I just
not,
need to get checked
don't
out.
know, yeah. And then the process, you go to the clinic and you pull out a fucking Q-tip and you're like, I cleaned my ears this morning.
right. It's like, nah,
They're like,
different
nah,
hole,
nigga.
motherfucker.
Yeah, drop them pants. Mom, turn around.
Yeah,
Like,
word up.
but yeah, so that was different. But thank God I didn't get
Yeah,
tore
you
up.
slid by.
Yeah, barely. Like you
Yeah,
said.
word up.
But yeah, man. So talk to your kids about that type of stuff because, like we said, we didn't grow up and have those.
Yeah, no, I
conversations.
don't, and I don't even know if parents nowadays do it. I think about it every day. My son's not there yet, but he's 10, so he's
Right.
gonna be there soon. I'm
He's
like,
a guy.
fuck, like when do you set it up? When do you tee it up?
Right,
When is it gonna be? Because he's at an age right now. He's not gonna respond. To it.
right.
He'll have no clue what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right.
But is it 12? Is it 13? Is it 15? Because I was already having sex at 15.
Yeah,
So
was but before then it was like you would say see an older cousin or an uncle or
Right.
something on the street and they give you a ride and they're like, hey man, you fucking yet?
yeah, word
Like-
up, word up, word up.
You're like, no.
If you need some condoms, let me know.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
nah, nigga, I don't even know what to do with them.
Yeah, word up.
But yeah, it was like, who do you ask? Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing my first time because nobody told me what
That's
to
what I'm.
do.
Yeah,
Not
clumsy
saying
as
that That's the
fuck.
conversation you need to have. That you
Right.
tell them how to do it, but
Yeah.
you don't want to just go. in
Definitely
there.
had a safety conversation.
Yeah,
man.
right. You want to go in there blind,
Yeah.
swinging.
And shooting, because apparently that's what the kids is doing nowadays. They shooting the
Yeah.
clubs out. I be seeing some babies pregnant, man. That
Yeah,
shit is
man.
shit is hard.
Yeah,
Shit is
babies
rough.
having babies.
Babies having babies.
That produces these 30-year-old grandmas and shit.
Word up.
But I'm not one to judge. I have a teenage son, so I might be a 30-something.
Yeah. You,
So I gotta tread like I'm glad I don't have a daughter.
yeah, that's
Jesus
it's scary
Christ.
in this world, man.
Hell yeah, my daughter have a chastity belt.
Word up. Until she was 30.
No, I'll get killed for that. I don't know why I say that. I don't know why I
Until
say
she was 30.
yeah, I'm gonna get killed for the chastity belt comment.
Yeah.
But that's all we have for today. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully Easy will be feeling better next week. As our names pop up. J-Rose so freaking professional. It's hoodie season.
Yeah.
And that's not because my birthday is coming up. But yeah, it's hoodie season. You see, where's the camera? Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can head over
Zip.
to
The zip.
Oh yeah, Joey. with
They
some
not even
vibes.
on the site yet, though.
They'll be up there.
Yeah, they'll be up.
But you can head over to nu4d.com for all of your fall gear needs. We are very much affordable, great quality. What else? What is the other word I'm looking for? Very professional. Joey takes pride in making sure we take care of our supporters. Was there something I had to say or announce? Not that I can think of. Sharice said with 5 sons, she's so not ready for
Sheesh.
this convo. Hey, you got 5 boys, you can just knock it out in one
Yeah,
convo.
all at
Hey,
one
all
time.
you niggas sit down and listen.
Yeah.
Just like pre-recorded.
Yeah,
just
let's-
show it on
yeah,
the
put a
TV.
video
Right,
on
just press
for-
play.
Yeah.
You gotta do it like in school. Just have the TV up on that thing.
Word.
You walk in, like, oh,
You gotta
okay.
roll it in.
Right.
Yo, do they still have to roll the TVs in?
I don't know with flat screens.
Or
them
they
shits
just
might be up on a-
every room has a TV?
They might be
I
on a
think so, yeah.
blackboard now.
Damn. Every room has a TV.
Probably not in Salem. They probably just got one room with a
Bro.
TV in it. They bring the kids.
Because I remember it'd be like, we supposed to watch a movie, but like, nah, 5th grade got the TV today.
Yeah, right. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, that's how it was in the
Like,
hood.
yo.
Nah, TV's upstairs where they
Yeah.
like, damn. But
yeah.
she sent hers to school. I know that's right. But yeah, appreciate all you guys who made orders today for your hoodies. Appreciate everybody who already purchased hoodies. Anything you guys needed to say or wanted to say?
New designs.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, J-Rose big on those new designs.
yeah.
New designs coming. Damn right. So be looking out for those. We actually gonna get on that as soon as this is done.
Yeah.
So you might get a sneak peek and you might not. But shout out to everybody that tuned in to the live. It's drop down projectors now.
Oh, wow.
got
They
money.
fancy.
They got money.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll be back same date, same time next week.
Same date.
I did say that. Same day, same time next week. Let me shout out to Savagery and Session Podcast, our folks over there. Die House Podcast, Drunk Onks Podcast, Bro Print Podcast. Am I forgetting any podcast? I believe that is all.
Get them girls.
Get 'em girls, our sisters.
Get 'em
The Get 'em
girls.
girls.
Yo, that period challenge they did was hilarious. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, so shout out to all you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Black ownership, Black podcast is a beautiful thing. Oh yeah, shout out to the Black Beauty phone book.
Oh, yeah.
And shout out to Trippy Socks, my dog Nia. Continue to support each other, love one another, own something. And before we go, arrest the police officers who killed Breonna Taylor, please.
Please.
Peace out. Oh, we right here. Peace out.